Hi everybody, I'm Scott Geyer with John Deere, and today we'll show you how to load Netwrap on a John Deere 460M round baler. You've cut and raked your hay into perfect windrows. You're ready to bale that hay, making tight, dense, well-shaped bales. And now the crowning touch on the baling process is to wrap those perfect bales properly. There are multiple options for doing that, but today we're going to focus on using Netwrap. Loading Netwrap is a pretty simple process, but as always, follow the instructions closely found in your machine's operator's manual. And on this round baler, you'll also find basic instructions inside the Netwrap loading area. For this demonstration, we're using cover edge Netwrap. After disengaging the tractor PTO, shutting off the engine, and disconnecting the bale monitor power plug, open the Netwrap cover. Release the Netwrap brake on the left side of the baler, and move the brake lever out and up to release the brake band. Raise the lever until it rests on top of the latch tab. Remove and discard the plastic wrapper from the roll of Netwrap before loading. Then swing the lower tension arm out and load the roll onto it, making sure the wide green stripe on the roll is on the right-hand side. We've also loaded a replacement roll in the storage position on the baler, running in the same direction and secured with the rubber straps, because we don't want to have to go back to the equipment shed to get a fresh roll right in the middle of hay baling. Next, apply some fine talc on the rubber feed roller and spread it thinly and evenly by hand over the entire roller to make sure it stays dry and smooth during operation. The roll should be a grayish color once rubbed in by hand. This helps ensure the Netwrap won't get caught and wrap around the roller instead of around the bale. Then drape the Netwrap between the crossmember and the rubber feed roller and lift the lower tension arm, placing the roll of Netwrap in the operating position. From underneath the loader arm, pull the Netwrap end down, grab it together, twist it several times, and push the twisted portion between the rubber feed roller and the steel roller. While holding the twisted wrap in place, crank the feed roller brake a few times to feed the wrap in until it's snug. Make sure that not more than 1 inch of Netwrap material extends beyond the rollers. Engage the Netwrap brake by pulling the lever out and pushing it down. Then cut off any excess Netwrap material, being very careful not to cut or scratch the rubber or metal rollers. Cutting the rollers can also cause net material to wrap around the rolls. A good tip is to always cut away from the rubber roller. Close the wrap cover and you are ready to bale some hay. And here's another tip. On any day before you start baling, take time to release the Netwrap feed roller brake and reset it to avoid wrapping Netwrap around the rubber roll. You'll find several other videos here on Tips Notebook on various aspects of the haymaking process and other pieces of equipment you might want or need to use in your operation. But don't forget, always read the operator's manual before storing or operating any piece of equipment and follow all operating and safety instructions. And remember, if you're looking for equipment that's built to get the job done season after season, year after year, you'll find it and all kinds of advice on how to use it every day at your John Deere dealer.